Greetings, it is I, Tantus Naravan Dracovin, Lord Emperor of the Dracovin Empire, and welcome. It is time to continue my expose on the lands, legends, planes, and planeswalkers of Magic the Gathering, where I introduce you to one of these various subjects, give you all the information about it, a history of it, and let you know a little bit more about the settings of Magic the Gathering. In today's episode, I'm going to introduce you to a new land. Now, in the plane of Theros, there are three realms to it, three lands, if you will. I'm going to be talking about one of them. The realm of dreams, the home of the gods, NYX. The starry sky itself. Now, this realm is, of course, associated with the beings, the gods of Theros. The 5 major gods and the 9/10 minor gods are said to live within this realm of NYX, within the starry sky above the people there. Now, the gods themselves, when they manifest upon Theros, before they do manifest upon Theros, their shadows they cast appear to be fragments of NYX they have brought with them. They appear as starlight and a starry sky that seems to venture off of them. A beauty, a chunk of the realm they have left from. Now, it is said that the dreams of those that live upon Theros originate as gifts of the gods from NYX. And the enchantments, the magic that people would use within Theros, also originates from here. It's because it is seen that those that sleep within there, when they do dream, they dream in NYX. They visit NYX in their dreams. So, of course, there's this connection between the origins of dreams coming from there, as, of course, gifts from gods, and NYX itself as a place of dreams. Now, the varying encounters between the gods and the various things they do are said to be played out in the constellations of the starry sky, in the very sky above the people. Now, gods aren't the only thing that dwell within the NYX. Nymphs do there. Nymphs are born and oftentimes dwell within the NYX. They're one of the major species there. Archons also, many are said to originate in NYX, and many still do live there, even though a good number of them were defeated in the battle between the Archons and the gods. You will also find celestial versions of creatures you would find on Theros itself, living in normal animals and creatures. You would find versions of them that are born within the NYX. The creatures of NYX are living enchantment, living magic, living dream. Best way, of course, is to describe it as living enchantment, if you're going by the magic stats. But really a wonderful way of describing them is the creatures of NYX. The beings that live there are this collective will, this collective subconscious of every living creature upon Theros. This collective subconscious combined with the will of the gods shapes them into the very beings which appear within NYX. Now, those creatures that are born on NYX are called NYXborn. And the thing about the NYXborn you have to know about is their numbers have been increasing lately. It appears that the boundaries, the borders between the living world and NYX are decreasing. So these connections are becoming more and more, and the creatures that live there, well, there's becoming more of them. The connection is strengthening. Now, Nyxos on Theros is a shrine that is said to be the entranceway to NYX itself, the connection point between Theros and NYX. It is said those that visit there can communicate, can see and hear the gods closest out of any realm. Now, when we talk about an important storyline which introduces us to the majority of information we know about NYX, we have to look to the set from the Theros blocks, Journey into NYX. Here gives us a story which takes us to NYX. So the story is, of course, that Xenagos, the Planeswalker, the Satyr Planeswalker, has found a way to ascend to godhood and enter into the NYX himself as the god of revels. And this has destabilized Theros. It has destabilized the balance of it. So Elspeth Tyrael, the sun's champion, champion of Heliod, wielder of the Godsend, has seen it that she was involved in this. So now she knows her quest is to go and to slay Xenagos. Along the way, she meets with her old friend, Johnny Goldbane, the Leonin Planeswalker, who I've talked about previously. The two of them go on an epic quest, bested and behested and beset by NYX-born creatures fighting about them every way until they get to the point where they can communicate with Crucifix, the god of horizons, the one that would know the way that they may penetrate the NYX. He lets them know. And so they head into the NYX, and they finally find the way to confront Xenagos. And Elspeth uses Godsend and strikes down the rogue god, killing him. But she is not granted a gift. Heliod, who she had been the champion of, Heliod, who she had gotten Godsend, takes Godsend from him, and then strikes her down. Ajani is forced to flee with her, and he loses her, and the god of dead takes her away as he is then defeated and goes into the storyline which takes him towards Kaladesh. But the champion that saved NYX, saved the world, betrayed by the gods in their petty ways. It's to say to something about this realm of dreams, that perhaps these gods themselves are manifestations of the will of the people. Great dreams among all the dreams. But peace has returned to Theros. For now. The balance has been regained. For now. But it's hard to say what will happen in this realm of gods and man. So that's it for today. I introduce you to NYX, the realm of dreams within Theros. A place that reflects the very land of Theros, the land of the living. It is a land of dreams and enchantment, where gods rule and various strange celestial beasts exist. But more and more of them are being born, as the connections between dreams and reality are lessening. What does this mean for Theros in the future? What does this mean for NYX in the future? It's impossible to say. Perhaps we will find out. So if you have any questions, comments, anything you would say, anything you think I left out, please leave in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. It shows you support the channel, the empire, the work I do. If you want to show some extra support, you can always check out my Patreon. Link in the description below. If you're looking for some extra magic content, when I'm not giving you any, I can recommend you to my friends of the multiverse, Card Bazaar, They Said We Said, and Tasty Snacky. Go ahead and check out their channels. Links are in the description below. But regardless, until the next time, I bid you farewell.